All right, so we have demo koko o toru mae ni kimi ni ikutsuka shitsumon ga aru. So there's a few different grammar points in here. We're gonna go over this. It won't take too long. But it says demo, meaning but or however. Koko, again, we have this place here. They're talking about the place closest to the speaker. So we have koko o, object marker. So whatever comes next is directly affecting koko, meaning this place. Toru, meaning to go through. And then we have mae, meaning before you. And then ni. Ni is a location marker. It can commonly be translated as at or in, but it's kind of like saying at 9 o'clock, I want you back home. At 7 p.m., I have a doctor's appointment. In the restaurant. All right, we're going to meet up at the restaurant. We're going to have lunch together in the diner. So, ni, it means in or at a location, place, or time. So we have demo, koko o toru mae ni. Toru is to enter through a place. So it's talking about location here again. Koko o, it's being modified by toru, which is a verb. It means to go through. So we're talking about, but however, this place to go through it. To go through this place, mae ni, meaning right in front of you. Mae ni, again, at or in, at this place in front of you. So we have this place in front of you, but before you go through this place in front of you. Kimi ni, meaning you, and ni again, talking about location or an action. So now we've set up the structure of the sentence to say this place right in front of you, but or however, before you can go through it. So ni can also mean, depending on its position in a sentence, for the purpose of something, because of something, or like for a reason, or because of your being here, for the purpose of your being here. So ni can mean, because you're at this location, because this location exists, there is a result. So because of you being at this location and wanting to enter it, or for the purpose of you wanting to enter it. Ikutsuka is a word meaning some or a few. So, ikutsu is, a certain amount. It could mean a variable amount. And ka can be added to the end of certain words to modify their meaning. And I won't get into all of that right now. I'm sure we'll come across it later. I might bring it up in another grammar point. But it's very similar to meaning some or a few. And then we have shitsumon, meaning questions. And that's all it is. Shitsumon means a question. So, ga, here's the ga marker I was telling you about. Remember, if we want to talk about how the sky is wa. Sky, wa, yellow, or color. We could use color as well. Ga, yellow arimasen. Why is it not yellow? Or yellow janai. Why is the sky never yellow? But we use ga. So color ga. Or yellow ga arimasen. Why is it not yellow? Either one works. So we have right here, shitsumon is a question, and then we have the ga, the subject marker. So now he's talking about, in this particular case, he's talking about questions. And then arunda, and this is interesting, this is good to go over. So we have arimasu. Arimasu means to exist for inanimate objects. I could go over a list, you'll come across this a lot. But arimasu, so there are questions. There exist questions that I have for you. Because you are standing here in front of this door to our world, or because you seek entrance into the world of Pokemon, there are questions for you. Arimasu, there exist questions for you. Now, N, the letter N, followed by desu, ndes, the some, and you'll hear this a lot in anime, and it won't even be there won't even be a des or a da on the end of a sentence sometimes. It'll just be Sometimes they'll say de. They're being very informal. But ndayo or ndeshita, ndes, the n at the end indicates that you are explaining something to somebody that they may not already be aware of. So arimasu, you can't say arimasunda or arimasen. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't add an N to the end of a sentence. You would conjugate arimasu to arundeshita, arunda. So this person is speaking rather informal to us, which I think is interesting to point out. First, he welcomes us, yokoso. He's trying to be polite, and then he starts speaking to us with da, which is semi-casual, a semi-casual form of speaking. Now, you might speak to people like this on the street. I don't think you would speak to a complete stranger this way unless you really don't care about how people see you, which isn't really common in Japan. Saving face is kind of important. But here, the speaker is talking to us rather informally, so I think that's interesting to point out. It almost indicates some level of familiarity. But we have demo, but however, koko o toru mae ni. So because but however, entering this place in front of you, kimi ni, again, right in front of you, because you wish to enter this place in front of you, some or a few questions there are. And then nda makes something explanatory, meaning he's saying, okay, look. I get you want to come into this world of Pokemon. That's cool and all, but I need to explain to you that there are some questions that you have to answer first.